Hi friends, welcome back. Today I'm going to be making brown rice bread from brown rice. I received many requests to make this bread, but it took me a while because it is a bit more challenging than a white regular rice. I failed several times, but by adding a secret ingredient, it turns out great. I can't wait to share it with you. Let's get started. Start by washing and soaking the brown rice in water for at least 8 hours to overnight. Because the brown is hard, so soak in water for long hours to soften it. Rice should look pumping up after absorbing water. So this is a very easy and simple recipe, and this is a crucial part. Soak overnight so the rice can easily be pulverized even using a standard blender. Drain well and transfer to a blender along with salt and sugar. Pour in water at room temperature. Because we are using a blender and working on the brown rice, so it takes longer blending time than regular white rice, so the butter gets a chance to warm up, so the temperature should not be too high. After 1 minute of blending, scrape down the side and blend 1 more minute. The butter should look smooth and stick to your spatula when you touch it. When you touch it and you feel still grainy and the butter is not sticky, you should go another 1 minute. So after the 3 minutes of the blending, add yeast and baking powder and oil and start blending again. So the baking powder is the secret ingredient. I added more yeast for the trial, but because I was expected to rise the heavy butter but couldn't keep its shape after baking. The structure of the butter could not hold the gas. So I tried several ratios of the yeast, but it didn't work. And the surface sank, and it didn't seem to be a good loaf of bread. So when I add the baking powder, it comes out great. Blend for 1 more minute and take a look at the butter. So let's check the butter. As you see, the butter is sticky and the rice bran and grains are completely broken. This is the butter you are aiming at. Pour the butter into a parchment-lined loaf pan. The butter should be filled in 1/3 of the height. It's easy to dry out, so spray water from time to time to add the extra moisture. Cover with a plastic or a lid and let it rise in a warm place and start preheating the oven to 190 degrees Celsius, 374 degrees Fahrenheit. After 30 minutes, the butter should look like this. It's almost double in volume. Spray water to moisten the surface to rise in the oven and bake in the oven for 25 minutes and then lower the temperature to 160 degrees Celsius. I didn't use the cold start method today to bake it because I learned from the failure that this butter should rise soon after start baking because it couldn't keep its shape if you cook it slowly. So start cooking on high heat and then lower the heat to cook through. Let it go to room temperature for at least 1 hour to 2 hours before cutting. It's not good to slice still hot because the crumb must be set before slicing, otherwise the crumbs stick to your knife. So soft on the inside and crispy on the outside. It's fluffier than I expected. Today I didn't use the lid, but I sprayed water before, so it didn't lose the moisture from the surface. It's so moist and chewy, and when you toast it, the outside becomes crispy like rice cracker and adding a texture to the soft bread. And it has more flavor and nutrients as well. It's a great gluten-free bread and it's a great alternative even for everyone. Thank you for watching the video. Give me a big thumbs up and share the video with your friends and families, and consider subscribing if you don't want to miss any of my new videos. And follow me on the social media and tag me on your post if you give it a try. and join my happy eating group to share your food with me. And my store on Amazon has pretty much everything that I'm using in my video. And for more information, visit my website princessbamboo.com. And thanks again, and I will see you soon. Bye!